Restoring potency after 45 years is not a myth, but a completely achievable goal, if you approach the issue competently and comprehensively. With age, natural changes occur in the male body. The level of testosterone decreases, the elasticity of blood vessels worsens, the consequences of stress and the wrong lifestyle are accumulated. However, this is not a sentence, but only a reason to be more attentive to your health. The first thing to understand is that potency depends on many factors, and by acting on them, we can achieve significant improvements. Physical activity is the basis of male health after 40 years. Regular training, not necessarily exhausting, maintain vascular tone, improve blood circulation in the pelvis and stimulate the production of hormones. Especially useful are exercises that strengthen the muscles of the pelvic floor, for example, various modifications of Kegel's exercises. Swimming, cycling, yoga, all these types of activity not only maintain form, but also positively affect the erectile function. Food after 45 years requires special attention. The diet should be rich in protein, useful fats and trace elements that support testosterone synthesis. Zinc, magnesium, selenium, B and D vitamins, these substances are critical for male health. Boiled fish, nuts, pumpkin seeds, grenades, herbs, eggs and quality meat should regularly appear on the table. At the same time, it is worth minimizing quick carbohydrates, the excess of which leads to obesity and a decrease in sensitivity to insulin, and this is a direct path to a decrease in testosterone. Stress is one of the main enemies of male power. Cortisol, stress hormone, inhibits the production of testosterone and worsens blood circulation. Therefore, it is important to learn how to relax, whether it is meditation, breathing practices, walking in nature or just a good rest. Chronic lack of sleep is also destructive for potency, since it is in a dream that the main production of testosterone occurs. You need to sleep at least 7 hours in a cool, dark room. It is advisable to go to bed until midnight. Fading habits, smoking and abuse of alcohol, destroy blood vessels, worsen blood flow and reduce the sensitivity of nerve endings. The refusal of them in a few months gives noticeable improvements as an erection. It is also worth checking the general state of health. Hypertension, diabetes, atherosclerosis, problems with the thyroid gland. All these diseases can affect potency. Regular medical examinations and control of key indicators, sugar level, cholesterol, hormones will help to adjust the violations in time. If, despite all efforts, problems are preserved, you can contact modern correction methods, but only after consulting a doctor. In some cases, hormonal therapy, drugs for improving blood circulation or other drug methods may be required. However, in most situations, a healthy lifestyle, proper nutrition and stress control can return male power without radical interventions. The main thing is not to give up and understand that age is not an obstacle, but only a new stage that requires a more conscious approach to your body. Additionally, it is worth paying attention to the psychological aspect. Uncertainty, anxiety, fixation on age-related restrictions can create psychological blocks, even if physically the body is quite capable of full-fledged sex life. Work with self-esteem, open dialogue with a partner, and in some cases, consultation of a specialist, will help to overcome these barriers. It is important to remember that restoration of potency is not a one-time action, but a process that requires constant attention to its health. But the results of this are good erection, high energy, self-confidence and qualitative relations with a partner. All this is possible after 45, and even in more adulthood. The main thing is to act sequentially, not expecting instant changes, but also not lowering the hands at the first difficulties. The body has huge resources for recovery, it is only necessary to create suitable conditions for it.